Handicapper Steve here, handicapping the racing from Leopardstown Racecourse here on Sunday. It is May the 13th, 2018. Gonna look at the stakes races on today's program from Leopardstown, but before I get on to that, remember to please follow me on Twitter at HorseRacingKid5 for more selections for race courses around the world. I'm gonna look at the group races, the stakes races 2, 3, and 4, the 235, the 310, and the 340. Let's get on to it. The 235, the second race from Leopardstown. It's the Amethyst Stakes. Pardon me, I mispronounced the race name wrong. It's the hopefully we'll try take two of that. It's the Amethyst Stakes. Said it the same exact way. It's a Group 3 race here, going for a purse $71,500. This race is for 3-year-olds and upwards. Field of 7 horses going the 1,600-meter trip or 1 mile on the grass, the turf course. Top selection here, I like the number 6 horse, True Valor. I'm going to go 615 in the tricast, so the trifecta. 615, tricast, trifecta. Top pick number 6, True Valor. 4-year-old colt by Kodiak. Gets Foley up in the saddle for Johnny Murda, who trains this one. This horse's most recent outing came on the 13th of October. That came at Newmarket. Good ground, 7 prongs in the Group 2 Godolphin Challenge Stakes. Horse finished 7th by 7.5 lengths that day. Couldn't catch Lamato, who ran a good comeback race. This horse just really never quickened up. It just wasn't his day to win. Before that, on the 9th of September here at Leopardstown, good ground, 1 mile, 1,600 meters in the Group 2 Boomerang Stakes. This horse had a very good second place finish by a half length behind Sudos. This horse was 25 to 1 at post time. He just missed, but he ran a very respectable race. And then before that, you could throw out his next race before that, Leopardstown, 17th of August, 1 mile in the Group 3 Invesco Pension Consultants Desmond Stakes. He finished 9th by 5 3/4 lengths, and he just had nothing, absolutely nothing off a break. Before that, he won a very nice race at the Curragh, going a mile, and then before then, the Jersey Stakes at Royal Ascot, he did nothing. He finished 8th. But I think this race, a good comeback race, not so tough horses here. I really think he could run a big one. 9 to 2, watch out for him. So to recap my bets for the 235, second race from Leopardstown, I'm going to go with the 6 horse True Valor. I'm going to go 615 in the tricast or the trifecta. So now let's get on to race number 3, the 310. The 310, it's the Group 3, the 1,000 guineas trial. It's going for a purse of $71,500. It's for 3-year-old fillies only. Field of 12 horses going the 1,600-meter trip or 1 mile on the turf course. My top selection in this race, I like the number 1 horse, Magical. I'm gonna go 193 in the tricast or the trifecta. 193 tricast trifecta, and my top selection, 1 Magical, 2 to 1. Shamie Haverman's on this one for Aidan O'Brien in the Coolmore group. Horse's most recent outing came in France at Longchamp, 15th of April, 1 mile in the Group 3 Prix La Grotte Stakes. This horse finished 4th by 2 1/4 lengths, had blinkers on for the first time that day, and just showed nothing. Really didn't quicken up at all. It just wasn't this horse's day to win. Before that, the 13th of October at Newmarket, good ground, 1 mile in the Bet 365 Phillies Mile. This horse finished 4th by 2 3/4 lengths, and again, really never did anything, never quickened up. It wasn't her day to win, but before that, she ran a week earlier, or 2 weeks earlier, at Chantilly in France, yielding ground 1 mile in the Group 1 Total Prix Marcel Boussac Stakes. For the fillies, she finished 4th by 1 3/4 lengths, and again, showed nothing. But her better races have come in Ireland. This race is not nearly as tough. Her last win came in the debutante at Curragh, 7 rounds last August of 2017. She won by 1 1/4 lengths. She quickened up nicely and had a very nice, easy victory. Then after that, she finished 2nd in the Moyguilaire Stud Stakes at Curragh, going 7/8, and then after that, she finished all those 4th place finishes. But I think second off the layoff, back in Ireland, yielding ground, she should really run a big one. I like her a bit here, quite a bit here, so watch out for her. So to recap my bets for the third, the 310 from Leopardstown, it's the Group 3, 1,000 guineas trial. Gonna go with the 1 horse Magical. Gonna go 193 in the tricast or the trifecta. So now let's get on to race number 4, the 340 from Leopardstown. The 340, it's the Group 3 Darrenstown Stud Derby Trial Stakes. It's going for a purse of $119,500. This race is for 3-year-olds only. Field of 8 horses going to 2,000-meter trip or 1 mile and 1/4 on the lawn, the turf course. Top selection here, I like the number 1 horse, Delano Roosevelt. I'm going to go 174 in the tricast of the trifecta. 174 tricast trifecta, and all Aiden O'Brien TriCast here. But top selection, the one horse Delano Roosevelt. Wayne Lorden is on this one for Aiden O'Brien in the Coolmore Group 3 Colt by Galileo. This horse's most recent outing came a month ago, the 14th of April, here at Leopardstown. A mile and a quarter in the Group 3 Ballysack Stakes. He finished second by half length behind stablemate Nelson. This horse quickened up nicely, just missed a little bit at the end, but it wasn't a bad run off the break. Before that, at Nace on the 24th of September, 1 mile in the Beresford Stakes Group 2 race, he finished second by 3.5 lengths behind Saxon Warrior, who we all know what he did this year. But this horse, again, really just couldn't catch that horse. And then before that, in the Champions Juvenile Stakes here at Leopardstown, 1 mile last September, finished third by 3 3/4 lengths behind Nelson, who's running back in this one, won that day. Kew Gardens, who ran yesterday at Lingfield. This horse finished third. He really never got a good run. His only victory came here at Leopardstown, going a mile last July in a main race. He won by head, quickened up nicely, had a very easy victory. I think second off the break here, I think he could turn the tables on Nelson, and I think at 7-2, this is your shot, so watch out. So to recap my bets for the 4th from Leopardstown, it's the 340, it's the Group 3 Derby Trial Stakes. Gonna go with the one horse Delano Roosevelt. Gonna go 174 in the TriCast of the trifecta. So good luck to all, and please follow me on Twitter at HorseRacingKid5.